Hello and welcome to the Magic Minute session on Release for Pay by Vendor. We'll start by opening the menu. I'll go to the Accounts Payable Master menu and then select Release for Pay by Vendor. This menu option offers several ways to release vouchers. First, the user may release selected vouchers. Secondly, the system will select vouchers based on a release to amount entered by the user. And the third way is the system will select vouchers based on a credit amount. The first method is rather straightforward. Simply enter the vendor number. I'll use 1500. Press Enter to bring up a list of vouchers available for release. Type an R next to each voucher desired to be paid. When Enter is pressed, the total released and net released amounts appear in the upper right corner. The total released is a running total of the book invoice amounts released. The net release takes into consideration terms discounts if the release date is still within the range of the net due date. I'll press F2 to save changes. Now let's take a look at the second option, the release to amount. Returning to the prompt screen, I will enter the vendor number and a release to amount of $3,300. This allows the program to select the oldest vouchers that total within this amount. In addition, we have the option to include credit vouchers when arriving at the desired release to amount. We can enter a Y to include credit memos in date sequence, or we can enter an F to account for credit memos first, or we can leave this value blank if we don't want credits included at all. I will select an F. When I press Enter, we will get a warning window that lets us know that any vouchers previously released will be unreleased, so the process of voucher selections may begin over. We can press Enter to continue or F12 to remove the window to return to the prompt screen to make changes. I will press Enter to continue. Notice now there are different vouchers selected. The release to amount displays the $3,300 at the top. The total release has been calculated for us. But notice we are $40 shy of the $3,300 that we want. If I want to release just $40 more, we can use the Open Payables Maintenance to do this. So at this point, I will press F2 to accept. Now we'll go to the Open Payables Maintenance, and the voucher number that I want to enter is 43565. And when I press Enter, I can enter the override amount of $40 and accept that. Now we'll go back to the Release for Pay by Vendor, enter the $1,500 for the vendor and $3,300 for the amount, and we had chosen an F before, so when we press Enter we get the window. I'll press Enter again. Now notice things have changed. We still have our goal of $3,300 to release, but our total release is now $3,300 because it found that the last voucher has a partial payment amount of $40. Now that we have reached our $3,300 goal, we can press F2 to accept. The last method for releasing vouchers is by using the credit memo amount. This comes in handy if you've paid a large lump sum to the vendor to meet their terms discount, and now you want to release vouchers up to that amount so as to clear the books, so to speak. On the Release for Pay by Vendor, I will key in vendor 44 and credit memo number 43568. Which is a $2,100 credit. I will enter a Y so that we can include credit memos and press Enter. The credit voucher amount displays at the top as well as the credit memo number, and it's just telling us it will be released also. Our total net released is $2,100 with a net difference of 0. The system was able to find the exact amount of $2,100 to release, so all that is left to do is to press F2 to accept. This completes the viewing of all methods for releasing vouchers by vendor.